Welcome to City Talk. It's About Town Deb, Debbie McCarthy. I'm so excited to have Amber Hale here, my co-host. Welcome, Amber.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good this morning. I got my cold brew.
You know what? Why don't we do, I actually have cold brew in my cup. So let's have a sip. Let's do a cheers for cold. Mine's the caramel one.
Mine is caramel as well. Yeah, it's tasty.
We got the same one?
Yeah.
Well, we love our cold brew in the morning, especially in the summer. Oh, and I have lipstick on my cup now too. That's okay. we just roll with it here. So I'm really excited because you know how we both love to support local?
Yeah.
It's like a big deal to us to support local. And we realize that we know our guest, you know the same guest that I know. So we have Jennifer Reynolds with JanRay products. And her gift box is all of Nevada. So it's like totally cool. It's like all about Nevada. I'm so excited about it.
Represent local.
It is
local
representing, and she's going to tell us about a new product that is inside the gift box from our very own, we won't give it away yet, from Carson City, and they have won many awards, so we're going to keep that a secret till the next segment. So her name is Gina,
everybody's
though.
trembling in
So
anticipation.
I will tell you, it is Gina. That's all we're going to tell you. And it's something mighty yummy, and you're gonna love her. So I'm excited about that. I also want to know, is there anything happening that you've been in Midtown or downtown? Anything going on in Reno?
Yeah, the dancing in the streets.
We had a blast with that.
Yeah, that whole segment we
so
had
much
with
fun.
Jamie, she did a phenomenal job. Had so much fun. Saw so many people I knew. It was so great seeing everybody out there. And I actually ran into Jamie at the end of the night and was like, "You did so great. I know this is not easy, and everybody's having a great time. It's phenomenal. Like, Reno is so lucky to have you."
They are, and we're lucky to have her. So Jamie Chapman, for those of you who don't know who we're talking about, she's also one of our co-hosts. So once a month, Jamie will be on here. So I'm really lucky. We have Amber, we have Jamie, we have Yvonne Murphy. Cherie Boatler with Hungry in Reno is going to make a guest appearance in a few weeks, so I'm excited about that.
Nice.
And Britton Griffiths. So we got you covered out there. From Reno, Carson, Sparks, we got you covered. But I do want to share, you know how we always talk about my outfits from Labels?
Yes. Okay. So I actually really specifically love this outfit today.
I'm out of my box, guys.
I
Just so you
really
know.
like the black and white.
I do like black and white.
Yeah.
It's just
I'm into
very
that.
busy.
I don't think so.
But it's fun. No, I like
think
it.
You have to embrace it. I think it's nice.
I'm
It
embracing.
flows.
So you guys, you have to embrace. I'm learning to embrace. But my shoes, I think, are really cool. I've never worn nice shoes like this. These are Carolina Herrera. And they're pretty fancy and they're very comfy.
Cute
and
little
they're very
sneakers.
stylish. And I have my blazer is called a Worth blazer, and my pantsuit, it's a two-piece suit, is Max Mara. And of course, Soak Salon, make sure my nails. I haven't got brave with them yet. I promised the next time I would get something
Other
more-
than pink?
or white or beige. I want to get some kind of a thing
You should
on
do
it.
black.
No,
Why?
no,
Too much?
too much for me, not for you, but
I have
for
black
me.
toes.
Of course you do. So anyway, we're really excited about that. And you know, when we always talk about my braids, my Cala braids.
Yes.
So Megan, I'm going to have her come on over
Megan.
here. She's probably going to be mad at me. She's going to pop in right over here. So check this out.
Beautiful braids. Great job, Megan.
So this gal here does my hair and makeup amazingly. She has for many years at Caliber, so we love supporting locals. So Megan, thank you for being my girl.
Yeah, always.
We're so lucky here. So anyway, we're almost ready to take our first break. We're very excited to be introducing to you Jennifer Reynolds from JanRay Gifts. But before we go to break, I think we should do a quote.
What's your quote
Are you ready for
today?
my quote? Is it reckless? Maybe. But what do dreams know of boundaries? Amelia Earhart. Amelia knew she had to believe in herself, despite the odds being stacked against her. And I feel like a lot of us have had the odds stacked against us. I, number one, have. I don't know if you're quite young age, probably not too many odds, but I have a feeling with Jennifer and with Gina when we come, starting a new business, and especially a woman-owned business and a
Absolutely.
family business, it takes a lot of guts and grit, and you really have to be determined. And when you fall down, man, you got to be able to reach out to that person and say, help me up, and it's okay to ask for help.
Perseverance.
It's perseverance, and that's what really City Talk is about. We are about sharing your story, about perseverance, about never giving up. And if there's a woman or a gentleman or anybody you want us to highlight that you feel has a story, please message us. You can go to abouttowndeb.com, @AboutTownDeb, and we would love to hear your story. So we're going to take a break. We come back, our set's gonna have some really cool Nevada gifts.
Yay,
so hang
I'm
tight.
so excited to see
It's
them.
About Town Deb and Amber with City Talk. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's About Town Deb, Debbie McCarthy with City Talk. We are at Dream Pilot Films, Sparks, Nevada. We love Reno, Carson, Sparks, Tahoe. We love it all. We love all of Nevada and Carson City. So we just want you to know we are about town, your town, any town. We love it. Back on set, Amber, so happy to have you back on set. You've noticed we've changed a few things on set. We have Jennifer Reynolds here with JanRay Gifts. And you reached out to me how long has it been?
Maybe like 6 months or
Time
so?
goes by so fast, and she said, hey, somebody told me I should meet you. So we met, and she shared some of your goodies, and I brought you some of my About Town Deb wine, and we instantly bonded. That's what happens. When you're part of this whole local scene in our community, you are family. So happy to have you actually on set.
you.
I didn't even know we were going to have this new set, so I'm very happy to have you. And Amber is excited because Dorinda's caramels, which are my favorite, are in some of your boxes. So let's go ahead.
I actually knew JanRay Gifts before Deb mentioned, or Jennifer and JanRay Gifts, before Deb had mentioned that you guys were going to be on the show, because JanRay uses the Dorinda's chocolate sea salt caramels in their Nevada boxes.
And those are my favorites. Yeah. You know that.
Uh-huh.
That is a Deb's pick for sure. That was a Deb's pick before
That's
there was
an
a Deb's
OG Deb's
That
pick.
is an original Deb's pick. It is. That's my favorite. So I would love to know, like, the backstory, because like we said, families and young entrepreneurs, you leave the corporate world and you're here in Reno and you're starting this whole idea, which is pretty crazy because you have to meet a lot of different businesses.
Yes.
So I'd love to know what brought you to Reno, Nevada. How did the story start?
Yes, okay. Well, it's so nice to be here. I'm really happy that I know both of you personally
Thank you.
too. So anyway, my husband and I love local, as
Thank
you
you.
both do too, yes. And a couple years ago, we were trying to think about maybe making a career change, and it was during the pandemic.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Seems to be when everybody
A couple
does
years
it.
ago, I'm like, okay, in the middle of the pandemic,
2020.
gotcha.
Yeah.
So during that time, we were thinking, what are some ways in which we can support local businesses? And we were all struggling with the pandemic, and the local businesses were struggling the most, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. And we thought, how can we support all of them? And it just sort of occurred to us that what if we put a gift together that represented like all of the local businesses that represent the state of Nevada? So that's how JanRay was born. We created.
So tell the JanRay, like, how'd you come up with the name? Is there a story to that?
Yes, there is. So we are all Jays. That's where the J comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer, Jason. Our daughter is Jessica. And Ann is my middle name. Jan, and then Ray for Reynolds.
Nice. So it's just like a
family
collaboration.
name.
Yeah.
Yes. My maiden name is Hansen as well. So Hansen and Ann rhyme too.
I love it. So you decided to take this leap.
Yes.
And what was your first step, taking that leap? Like, who was the first
where'd
one
you
you
start?
told? Like, did you call your parents? Did you, like, like me, I would have said, Papa, guess what I'm doing? Like, how did you share the story?
Well, it sort of was organic because my mom had a gift business that was similar to this in New Mexico. That's the state we're originally from. And she was known for her Taste of New Mexico basket. And that just
Meaning
went
New
really well.
Mexico right here, guys.
Yes,
New
yes.
Mexico.
So we thought, well, let's just do this. We're going to start with Nevada and make it hopefully more states.
Nice. How many states do you have so far?
Right now, just Nevada, but within the next month, we will have New Mexico and California.
Nice.
So by the time you see this, it will be almost time to launch. So you heard it here first on City Talk.
Yes.
So excited, but the packaging. So tell me a little bit about I know when we talked earlier, you wanted to source a lot of stuff local.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
Yes. So everything from the packaging to the food that's inside of the box is all from a locally owned business. And the packaging, we wanted to represent the highlights of that state. So each box is going to have state blurb, either on the side or on the back. And it's going to have state facts on the front, and then of course the flag. So it's decked out in your state.
Can I see that box?
Yes.
Can I peek at the little message on the back?
You could peek.
Thank you.
What is the message on the back?
Ooh,
Share with us.
Nevada's sprawling high desert landscapes lend themselves to the history of the iconic Wild West and the Basque immigrant influences dating back to the early 1800s. That's so cool.
You know what's funny is that Amber just mentioned that, because when everybody's together on our final segment for Deb's Pick, I have a quiz with Nevada facts. I didn't even know that she was going to do that. So it always blends. I really love it. So I see that you've expanded. I mean, you have so tell me a few of the examples of what is in there.
Yes.
I know we have the Tahoe Toffee.
Tahoe Toffee.
You can just, yeah.
And then we've got a Tahoe Ranch dip mix, also from another Carson City business. We've got some local to this area, Reno Sparks. We have the honey from Albies.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and we have a nice tea variety. It comes with 6 teas. That's from Sparks, Davidson's Tea, and then of course Latin Farms and their famous cantaloupe jam.
Oh, that's going to be coming up, the Cantaloupe Festival, guys. So
I've never been to the
I
Cantaloupe
haven't either.
Festival.
Maybe that should be a City Talk adventure.
Yeah, we got a little field trip.
I hear that. Everybody out there, we want tickets. We
Put it
want
on
to
the
go.
calendar.
We want to put it on the calendar. We want to go. I also want to know, what is your favorite? I know you love them all, but do you have like a favorite, or what would be the best gift basket to give as a gift to somebody? Or do you just have to search on the website?
So the variety box always does really well because it's a representation of the entire state.
Mm-hmm. I totally love that part of it. You know what I think for gift-wise, and I actually did this, so I can be honest about it. I took the box to Burbank, California for Christmas, and I actually showed the box on at the airport. I had it on the bag. I took it, and then we had my aunt open it up for Christmas, and she was so excited because she said she felt honored that I shared part of our state with her in California. And she knew that most of the businesses, I actually knew them, so I could say, okay, here's Kimmy Candy, here's Dorinda's Chocolate, here's Tahoe Taffy. And it really made her feel like I took time to really show her how much I cared sharing a part of the history here in my state. So that's a great gift. And it's also good for business gifts. It's good for anything.
So much more personal. It's
Definitely
that personal touch. It's just, it's that part that sends it over the edge.
Yeah, and you could also do your pick. So you can get a gift for somebody, and then you could say, this is my pick for you inside.
Exactly.
We can take Deb's pick beyond. So I totally love that.
Deb's box.
So besides we ventured out. So we have some books here. We have a coffee thing here. Tell us a little bit about how that got started.
Yes, so this has been so well received. Everyone loves local that we wanted to expand to not only offering Nevada-made foods, but now we're offering things that are non-food related. So we have books now from local authors. They're super adorable. These are both children's books. We have mugs and cards and earrings and things that are made by local artists.
You have earrings?
Yes, we do.
I love
We have
earrings.
little wood Nevada earrings, and they're all on our website. So this is kind of a new feature.
Well, since we just said website, what is your website? So you can go check it out right now.
Our website is JanRay.com, and we ship nationwide.
Oh, that's even better. So I want to check out the ski patrol pups.
I recognize
So-
so many places in this book, like the backgrounds are so cool. Like you definitely know where you're at. Like there was the Vikings home, there's the Thunderbird Lodge. That's really fun.
Oh, they're so cute. I read them to my daughter too.
Oh, the ferry on Lake Tahoe. What is that called? Is it called the Miss Dixie or something?
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
what
think
it's called,
so.
but look how
So
cool.
cute.
It's so amazing. I love this book. This is actually a great gift. It's a great gift, so totally love it. Now I'm going to do, you also have another little goodie over here. Have you
it's
expanded
hiding.
into skincare? What's
That
over
does
here?
look like
Okay, this
skincare.
one's really exciting.
I really wanna
So
know about this.
We all know about the Black Rock Desert and Burning
Oh, is
Man.
that
The playa.
So this is like a skincare
Can you,
kit.
open that up and
Yeah.
let us see
So
it?
okay, this mud mask.
And this is local.
This
as well,
is local.
obviously.
It's made with mud from the Black Rock Desert.
Real mud.
Yes, real mud. And if you look on their website, their Black Rock Mud Company, they talk about all of the
Mud
nutrient
pot.
benefits in
Well, you know what? Also, you have a candle too. Is it Flax and what's the name?
Haven and Flux.
Haven and Flux.
Yes.
Which that would be a really cool gift. To put the candle with that, and then get a bottle of About Town Deb wine and have a romantic night.
I think this is an observation I'm making.
What?
I think this paper that they used to wrap this has like little flower seeds in it. I think this is the type of paper that you're supposed to plant.
You are so good, Amber. That's why she's here.
She's right.
Oh,
That's true.
Cute.
Oh, I love it. So if there was one thing that you would love to share about another woman entrepreneur who is thinking about doing their own business, what would be the best tip you could give them?
Just, I mean, if it's something that you're passionate about, continue to persevere it. I mean, I love researching all of the things that are important to this area. And sometimes, as a new business owner, things have been tricky, but
of course,
I just love that I'm supporting so many businesses by doing this. So perseverance.
Okay.
Thank you.
So we're
going to
do
our businesses. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We're going to do one more quote, and then we're going to go to break. And then when we come back from break, we are going to have stellar pretzels from Carson City. We have Gina, and I'm excited because I haven't had one yet, and I'm really hungry. So I'm really excited about that. So here's the quote to take us out. It's okay to admit what you don't know. It's okay to ask for help. And it's more than okay to listen to the people you lead. In fact, it's essential. Mary Barra. And I feel like that has been my journey this whole time, all these years. So thank you for sharing your journey with us, and we're going to have you back after the next break. It's About Town Deb and Amber with City Talk. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's About Town Deb, Debbie McCarthy with City Talk. I am so happy to be at Dream Pilot Films in Sparks, Nevada. Amber Hale, love having you on set with me. And as we said, we're going to have a really cool guest.
Here she is.
Gina's here. So, stellar gifts. Gina, I wish your mom was here, Elizabeth. So it's a mom and daughter team. How cool is that? And we're missing Elizabeth, so shout out to Elizabeth. We miss you.
Hi, Elizabeth.
And without having your mom, you wouldn't have this journey. So it's really about the journey, and it's about the family. And we're really, really, really excited to have you on. I would love you to share a little bit about, because as before on the last episode with Jennifer, there is always a story, and there's a path. So I would love you to share a little bit about how you guys got to where you are now, because these pretzels have a story too. So share a little bit about.
Absolutely. Well, Deb, thank you for
You're welcome.
having me. Amber, thank you for having me as well. My mom and I both want to say that we completely stand behind what you're doing. It's so phenomenal that you guys are putting this together and the message you share. So
thank you.
Grateful to have a moment to be a part of it. The story of Stellar starts quite a ways back in Reno, Nevada. If we unwind it a bit.
Unwind.
My mom moved here from France in about 1991, 1992. Wow. And she knew that she wanted to follow that American dream here, and she found that Nevada was the perfect place. So she became a citizen here. She gave birth to me here, and so that's really the origin of why we found this area and why it's so special to us to give back to it today. So
okay, can we cry now?
Seriously. And so she started her first business back then, and it was always focused on organic food and natural food manufacturing. So kind of the behind the scenes, behind the curtain side of food, where you're not necessarily the person out there or the name brand that people know, but she was importing or sourcing or working with farmers to find the best nuts and seeds. And
always about quality. It's always been about quality since the beginning and real ingredients since the beginning.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Her quote that lasts with me forever is, "Good food shouldn't be a luxury." We should all be able to find good food.
That is very true.
It's tough in today's world where
it is.
Food is a very complicated subject
for a lot of people.
Yeah.
For a lot of people, particularly not in the United States as well.
Yeah. Exactly. So true. I'll fast forward that to how Stellar Snacks comes to be.
Yes.
There's somewhere in the middle of that fast forward, I'm like a little kid playing in a factory, and I'm getting my feet
You
wet.
were?
Yes, that was my playground.
Well, if her mom started it, you know,
Well,
back
I didn't realize
then.
that was her playground. It makes sense.
Yeah,
but-
so down the street, we are like Sparks off of like Rock Boulevard. My mom had her first factory. It was about 30,000 square feet of manufacturing space. I liked hiding in the cardboard. That was my favorite.
I would do that.
Hide and go seek, but only child, so like I would never find myself. Go hiding for too long. But
Totally get that.
Did you have a lot of imaginary friends?
oh yeah, they were very.
So were they pretzels?
very active. Yes, basically. Well, also
Pretzel man.
I learned from that age that like the team that my mom was building, like her employees and her family is really what she calls it, not employees, but
Yes.
they were my friends too. And so some of those people still work with us today after 30 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they would be embarrassed
You are
that I
no,
shared
it's
that.
family. You guys think about this. That's a long time to be in any one job specifically, but it's an honor for us to know that you're locally here in Reno, and now you guys have expanded to Carson City.
Yes.
So-
So 2019 was kind of the inflection point where we said to ourselves, you know, there's so much we're doing different in food, but we don't really tell that story because we're just making the products that go inside of kind of like a snack bag or somebody else's manufacturing, somebody else's label. We decided we wanted to collab, bring my marketing background and her food background and kind of create something together that was really stellar. And
And it's stellar.
Stellar.
That's a stellar product.
that's where we got. So I worked with my friends that were artists, and I asked them like, how would you like to see art incorporated into bags? Would you like to, you know, have your own flair or have this and that? And they're like, we want to get our style out there. We want to be having that exposure that you guys are able to harness with your distribution of these snacks and have somebody recognize our art for what it is, unaltered, like unchanged, and just really embodying their creative style. And how do I like find a snack and then connect with that artist, or how do I make a more like sincere and authentic, just like collaboration and
Beautiful.
Yeah, so
the
that's-
bags are gorgeous.
So
I mean,
we should be
we have
zooming in on a bag here.
We have a few of these in our office that we definitely munch on, and the monk fruit one, is it monk fruit?
Yes.
Or
Ooh,
that
there's a
one is
monk
my
fruit?
absolute favorite.
that one is, this is Maui Monk right here.
Maui
Maui
monk.
monk.
Yes.
Internally, we have some rivalry. It's kind of like
Okay.
the Hogwarts like
Okay.
houses. So
Slytherin, obviously.
my
Okay.
mom is Maui Monk gung ho.
Maui monk.
And she's the founder, like she's the CEO of the
Founder's
company. So
favorite.
of course she has a little bit of an
Yeah.
edge on all of us. She we develop the recipes in house, and we do all of the R&D, all of the baking. It's quite a large
Wow.
undertaking, but super rewarding because it's a labor of love.
Well,
For
and
sure.
yeah, and you're not, like I say, I would say nationwide at this point because
Yeah.
you are in the air. So tell us a little bit about where
Absolutely.
you're flying on a jet plane somewhere.
Yeah.
Tell us about that story.
Our pretzels are on the move. So
They're on the move.
my mom has worked really hard to like create relationships with airline industry folks, and it's actually landed us, no pun intended, on a couple national carriers. So notable are Alaska Airlines, JetBlue, American Airlines. In total, it's about 250 million snacks
Well,
every year.
I think you need to be in Southwest as well because Southwest, I
You hear that,
travel.
Southwest?
We hear that. We need to make that happen and it's really cool to get a healthy snack on an airplane.
Yeah, and something that we are really proud of with this line in particular is that all of our ingredients are very intentionally sourced. We work as locally as possible. They're all vegan across the board, which is new to airlines because
Big plus.
there's a lot of like, I won't say anybody's names, but there's a
Milk
lot of
powder, cheap products that people just like to shove in.
She'll
things.
say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amber will
Thanks,
say it
Amber,
for
you
you.
got me.
Good job, Amber.
But we just thought, let's like upgrade that experience. Also, like when you're sitting in a plane, you want something to entertain you. Like you get an art piece, you have a story, you have quite a bit that you can just entertain yourself with.
There's an
in flight.
adorable little doodle back here of Gina and her mom.
I see that.
Yes, that's from
It looks
art.
like she's Wonder Woman. Does she have like a Wonder Woman thing on? No, they can zoom
It's a
in on
pretzel. It's like a little pretzel thing.
that. I thought it was Wonder Woman on there.
So a story for only City Talk is that my mom and I were working on these doodles with Carly, who's the artist behind Sweet and Sparky. And my mom is French, of course, so her accent you can imagine this. She'll do it better than I
It's
can.
rather thick.
It's rather thick.
I would
Amber
say
knows.
she's very French.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. But she goes, Carly, I look a little bit more like Wonder Woman than you painted me. Can we fix this? And so Carly came back, she put the pretzel headband, and she was like, Elizabeth, this is you. But my mom is like a stunning, amazing woman. She embodies Wonder Woman in many ways through what she can achieve.
So it was
being-
fitting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fitting. So we were talking about my braids.
Yes.
So tell me, how do we incorporate the braids in with the brand?
Yeah, so your amazing braids. I love Caliber Salon. Shout out.
Caliber.
Yeah, Deb's known for her braids, and
But-
so is Stellar.
These are pretzel braids. So what we like to think of the shape of this pretzel as like non-traditional and pushing the status quo of what the snack could be. They're 2 strands of dough, like delicately twisted together, and so they have a really good kind of canvas for that flavor. They can really catch the different portfolios of like flavor characteristics and seasonings, and so that's what's really made them shine. So
I like
we like
that.
braids here at this.
We are the
venue.
braids. I am the braid girl in town. I've
Yes.
been having Calibraids for many. I was like probably one of the first ones that we started Calibraids, so I'm very excited about that. I have a fun fact. I did a little bit of research, just so let's see if you might know the fact out there listening. The pretzel is one of the fastest growing snack foods in the world. Recently crossed $1 billion a year in sales.
Yeah. So this is
That's
kind
a
of
big deal.
the underdog of the snack category.
Yes, I don't think that's fair because now I've heard about yours and the love and the packaging that goes into it. We should hit 2 billion like really quick.
We're on our way.
You're on your way.
Well on their way.
Yes, and go ahead.
So you had mentioned that you used to have a location here in Reno that was like 30,000 square feet.
Yes.
And then in 2019, you made the move to Carson City.
Yes.
How big is that facility?
So that was a big move, you guys. My mom can achieve the impossible through resilience and determination for sure. We're at 100,000 square feet.
Whoa.
We have just got a new warehouse in Dayton because Carson City
Whoa.
Carson City's jam packed. Like we've got the pretzels going. We've got 2 ovens. We are really excited to continue to expand in Nevada, continue to create jobs. 150 employees is about where we are today, and we plan to continue to create that family feel in a scalable way. Our culture is everything to us, and thank you
like
to our
that.
team if you're streaming with this right now.
I've toured their factory in Carson City before, actually, and it was really cool and really fun to see the behind the scenes and the care that went into it. And I'm pretty sure when we were looking at all of the dough, the little tiny pretzels, doughs coming off the belt going into the oven, she was picking that one's not good, that one's not good.
I love that.
As we're just walking through this giant, pretzel factory.
I love it. Well, I have one quick question because we are out of time, but this is really too important for me. This is a really personal question for me. Okay, it's a big deal. Gina, what is it like working with your mom, and who's the boss?
Oh, she's the boss. There's no question. I can have a better answer, but let's definitely share that. It's phenomenal. I have always seen her as a best friend in addition to a mom, and we have a very collaborative co-founder dynamic that really makes me feel empowered to bring my voice to work. And she's just a phenomenal woman, and I get to spend more time with her in my day because we work together. And there's so many woman-owned businesses that I want to support and shout out, but I just think keep doing it. Bring in your kids, bring in your family, and just remember, even if you're not working with them, you're showing them an example that they can follow, that the sky's not the limit.
Absolutely.
We can get into airplanes and go
Website?
stellarsnacks.com.
And we're going to end with this quote because I picked this out for you.
Thank you.
By the time you realize your mother was right, you have a daughter who thinks that you're wrong. Seda Malhota. And so we're going to head to break, but I wanted you to know that shout out to Grandma B since we're talking about moms. Grandma B got the set for here, and she's not feeling her best right now. So we're going to take a break. We come back. Jennifer's going to join us. You are staying, Gina, and we're going to do a Deb's Pick. It's About Town Deb with City Talk. We'll be right back.
In a world where most of us don't often think about what it means to be in an emergency, there's one thing that's certain. At St. Mary's, we're grateful for our fellow emergency medical service responders who do. And although we're not firefighters, EMTs, paramedics, or police officers, the care we provide begins with them. And at St. Mary's, we appreciate you, helping us to offer the lowest ER wait times in the area. We thank you for partnering and providing compassionate care day and night. From St. Mary's, we thank you for all that you do.
Welcome back. It's About Town Deb with City Talk. Debbie McCarthy, aka About Town Deb. Amber Hale, thank you again for being on set. And as you see, two amazing, beautiful women here. We have Jennifer and we have Gina. And I love the idea that you both are here for this segment. Because what is your newest item in your JanRay gift pack?
This is the most exciting collab. So we are now gifting Stellar Snacks in our Taste of Nevada gift boxes.
Thank you. It's so exciting to be among other great brands in your curation.
Thank you.
So is this the first time you've met?
Yes, it is. I've only known her from the picture on the back.
But and actually with Jennifer, when I said that we possibly were going to get your mom and you, but she's like, really? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I get to meet her. So for me, this is a really big deal because this is what, as Amber knows, we organically create relationships every single show.
Like I said before, when we were talking about this segment and she brought up Stellar Snacks and JanRay Gifts, I was like, oh yeah, I know them.
I'm like,
Absolutely.
wow, fancy girl. So do you have all the flavors in the box? And I'd love you to share about because we're going to do a Deb's pick. So
Yeah, let's do it.
I'd love you to explain about each flavor, and we're each going to have a little sample. But before we do that, I'm going to pop a beer.
Ooh, yes, we're celebrating, right?
We're
Because
celebrating.
Stellar Snacks just won an award, I believe.
Tell us about that.
We did a couple. Actually, it's been a busy month, but the Nevada Department of Agriculture selected us as the marketer of the year for the work we're doing to share the Carson City pride. We have that written on our packaging and just amplifying that.
Like made in Carson City,
Yes,
Nevada.
It's in the first line. It's very much like something that we take deep pride in, and we're very
So hold
honored.
on. Let's pop it over here. That's why I popped mine over there.
Pretzels and beer are
Pretzels
tried
and beer.
and true.
I just
So I'm
made
so
a big
excited.
mess, but it's okay to share it. We will clean the table before the next one. And you see, I don't know how to pour beer either.
Thank you, Deb.
These are real foamy. You have to go slow.
Oh, I already went fast because I already
you went
spilled.
real fast.
Okay, this is how Deb pours beer, just so you know.
Deb is not a bartendress.
I am not a bartendress. This is not.
I, however,
We can
have
pretend
my
it's
alcohol
champagne,
awareness.
some
We'll just pretend it's bubbly. So we're gonna do. I'm just gonna drink a lot of foam. That's okay. Never mind. So
fun with that.
I'll have fun with that. Let's do a cheers,
Cheers.
to both you amazing women.
Thank
We're both honored and proud to have you both get to meet for the first time on set at City Talk. So that's what we're about. We want you to meet your next partnership, your next collaboration on this show. So I guess we
Cheers
gotta do
to
it.
that.
Here we go.
Yay. I could smell it. It smells so yummy.
And so now.
That's good.
This was also on purpose too.
Brewers
Because
Cabinet.
on our next show, Rayleigh's is going to be on, which is a local grocery store. And the Brewers Cabinet, actually, I think when they first did their very first opening, I was there. I've been a part of Brewers Cabinet since the beginning. And now they have this amazing Wolfpack Ale. So, and it's at Rayleigh's and they have it. So when I went shopping for the next show, I'm like, Courtney with Design on Edge would really like me to do this. Plus,
Yeah, that was tasty.
I love the whole team at Brewers Cabinet. So
Are we gonna do pretzels
Let's do
now?
pretzels. So which one?
Yeah.
You were picking that one first? Tell me.
This one.
Golden Irby is going to be a roasted, toasted garlic and onion. It's our most robust, kind of savory.
Savory.
Deb, I'm picking out Maui Monk for you.
Maui Monk.
My
Okay.
mom sent this request.
Well,
Maui Monk is going to be a sweet Maui onion.
Oh my
monk
gosh.
fruit sugar. It's kind of unique. This one has like the magic. Like
Stellar.
This is magic in your
Yes.
mouth. This is amazing.
we've got the classic. Would you like to try this one? This is simply
I'm gonna try 'em
stellar.
all.
Yeah, I'm
what's
going for all of
different
them.
about our traditional is that it has a buttery flavor, even though it's plant-based and completely vegan friendly.
This is plant-based?
So,
All of it?
So all of it is vegan.
I'll trade you.
100%. Non-GMO. We also
I'm ready for another one.
use all.
As you're
Here,
talking.
you should try
That
Golden
one.
Herbie.
Which
Yes.
one is this one?
Golden Herbie. This is going to be
Bold
the
and
garlic onion.
Herbie?
Herbie.
Herbie.
fully
Like
loaded.
Herbie?
Yeah. So think of like your grandmother's herb garden. That's what we want to
my
evoke
gosh.
with this. And the artwork kind of matches the flavor portfolio, so you can get lost in this amazing piece by Huda
This
from
is-
Morocco.
The flavors are really super yummy, but honestly, the classic, wow.
It hits.
Wow.
It
It,
does.
hits so good. Yes.
Do you like spicy? Spicy lovers anywhere?
I want to
It's
try
hard
this.
on.
I want to try the spicy and I want
They're all
I want
good.
to end with the classic
Okay.
because then it'll help calm the spicy down. Maybe.
Yes. It's like a
settle?
spicy chaser.
Now, how spicy is spicy? Because
I'm a little nervous.
It's good. It's good.
are we having the same time?
I'll do it with you.
Let's go. Here we go.
Here, I'm
One,
in.
two, three.
I'm in.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, that's spicy. That's spicier than I anticipated, actually.
It has cayenne and paprika as the leading spice notes.
Mm-hmm.
So
It kind of has a taste as it goes down.
sweet then heat.
I
But
like that you can actually tell that there's paprika in it. Like those ingredients that you source intentionally, you can tell right in those
Now
moments.
I have to make my. So, what's your pick?
My pick? Oh, Maui Monk.
Oh, wait, I didn't get the plain one yet. Is this the plain one?
Oh yeah, you have to
simply.
try the classic
simple,
for
the
sure.
my mom is cheering that you said Maui Monk.
Okay, Jennifer, your turn.
All right. I'm going to say Maui Monk. Yes. That's also the one we carry in our box. So.
That's what I was going to ask.
Because it's amazing.
I'm excited to hear feedback from your customers too.
Okay.
I have to
This
have a
is the big
little
one.
sippy sip after that spicy.
I
little
want to
pretzel.
say, hold on. Drum roll.
Let's build the suspense.
Maui Monk.
I promise the other flavors are delicious.
So what was the one with the herbs?
Like bold and herby, this one right here.
They're all
that's a close
impressive.
second.
I would say that would be second. If you hadn't, I love the name of the Maui
Maui Monk.
Maui Monk. I just think it's really cool, and it reminds me, my niece Sarah, we call her Monk. So, and Jazz,
Oh, you have to send her a bag.
I need to send Sarah a box. And Jazzy Georgia over here, who's our assistant, she loves spice, so she's gonna love that. So I have to tell you. So, but like, what expired? I mean, what? Not expired. What? How did you come up with the flavors?
The flavors, we wanted to go for something kind of unique that you couldn't find anywhere else on the shelf. So we did a big tasting day to just get all of our thoughts out, and we worked with the Spice House and got everything
I bet that was a fun day.
Spice
I love
House.
fun days like that.
local. And we were just tasting all kinds of flavors, and we developed the right blends and mixed the right flavors to do something that you haven't seen before. And that's why the names are kind of elusive, and like we wanted to go for something more like sophisticated, and it allows you to find your own tasting notes.
Yeah.
Well,
Sophisticated yet fun.
sophisticated
bit
and
of that.
fun. Well, I have a little contest for you three now.
Oh, I'm ready.
You get to play.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm very
Okay.
competitive.
There is.
I know.
we do have a prize for the winner.
Okay.
Renaissance
yes.
Spa.
A float at the spa.
As float, which we did. We're all about promoting each other. So here we go. So here's a question. What is Nevada's state flower? Sagebrush, firewood, desert, pane brushes.
Silver sage.
Sagebrush.
Sagebrush.
Okay, you each get a point.
Do I get an extra point for
I don't
silver?
think
It's just sagebrush.
It's
I
silver
think
sage.
it's mountain
but
sagebrush.
oh, what?
It just said sagebrush.
I feel like she would probably actually know
you
best.
have a leg up
Okay,
on
you
this
would- okay,
competition
you
with
have a
the
leg up
amazing
on
facts
that.
the
Maybe
back.
I'm thinking silver sage because that's a product we just basically did. Okay.
So who said it first? Okay, got 1 point for you. What is the name of the first hotel casino to open in Las Vegas? The Golden Gate Hotel and Casino, the Flamingo Las Vegas, or the Tropicana?
Tropicana?
I'm just going to guess Tropicana.
Flamingo over here.
The Golden Gate Hotel.
The Golden Gate?
That's what it was.
Okay, well,
The Golden
Okay,
Gate.
one. We got
wonder
one
what
here.
year- I wonder
Okay.
what year that was.
It didn't. I don't have the year, but here's one with the year. Okay, let's see if we can get this one. On March 19th, 1931, amid the Great Depression, what was re-legalized in Nevada? Prostitution, gambling, or did Congress created the Nevada Territory?
I feel like it might be gambling because I feel like prostitution's always been legal in Nevada.
Okay,
I don't see that going away.
What's your pick?
I'm gonna guess gambling as well.
I'm gonna go with C. The territory sounds.
It is gambling.
Well done, you guys.
So actually, the winner would be. I have an idea. I think we're gonna give at least 2 prizes.
Oh my gosh.
So this is thanks to the Refuge Spa, which is at the Renaissance in downtown Reno in the Riverwalk. Our good friend Nyla is incredible, and she gifted these to Amber and I were gifted them, and I decided to re-gift them because it's about sharing the community. So the first winner would be Jennifer, right? Jennifer, you are going to get a complimentary float.
Oh,
Yay.
thank you. I've
And
always wanted to float,
You
so
are going to
thank
get a gift certificate for $20 off your any
Thank
plan.
you.
And I'll let you guys share the marketing on that. And I'm sure if you would like a float, we can make that happen, Gina, as well.
Gina needs a float.
She needs a float. We love the float. Actually, I mean,
It was fun.
It was fun. I had to like open it up a little bit first when I
I
closed it
liked
too
the
tight.
airflow. I
like
liked
the
having some
airflow,
air.
but
I
there's
also,
lights going.
if you do a float at the Refuge Spa, or you do any of the services at the Refuge or Dulce Vida, you get to use all of the other amenities in their facility, and we got to go hang out by the pool.
We did.
And
they had my wine, About Town Deb red wine.
We ended up having Mai Tais though. We went with
did.
rum.
So my pick, just officially, so we have it out. Stellar, pretzel, braids, Maui monk.
Yes. Where can we buy these locally in Reno? Like if I wanted them right now, where could I go to purchase this?
Well, I think you should go to Jennifer's website, get
Yeah.
a whole box,
I like
and find
that.
all kinds of goodies. But in addition to that, we're at the Great Basin Food Co-op,
Oh,
we're
good.
at Lead Dog, and we're popping up in more
You're
and
at
more
Lead
stores.
Dog?
You are at Lead Dog. We had an
Yes.
event with them last
Okay.
week, and I saw them on the
Okay.
counter.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do one more quote, and we're going to come, one more break, come back, we'll do our thank you. So the meaning of life is to find your gift, meaning gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. Pablo Picasso. We'll be right back for our final segment. It's About Town Deb with City Talk. Be right back.
Hi, my name is Brandon Bianco, and I own Dream Pilot Films here in Reno. I founded this company in 2016 with a mission to help people, organizations, and businesses become unstoppable towards reaching their goals through cinematic video and high-quality photography. We've worked on both sides of the camera, producing commercials, events, documentaries, social media content, weddings, music videos, YouTube series, reality, short films, as well as many other types of projects. But we're more than just a video production company. We also have a print marketing division, graphic and web design, as well as a social media management department. Our goal is to help you market your brand through any of our departments in a way that helps you stand out above the rest and impress your clients and audience. The digital age is here, and we can boost your visibility to where it needs to be to compete with the leaders in your industry. We look forward to putting our talents to use and push your message forward.
Welcome back. It's About Town Deb, Debbie McCarthy with City Talk. This is our final segment, like thank you segment, which is the most important, but we're gonna miss having to say goodbye to our amazing guest today. And I also, Amber, again, I'm so grateful for you.
Oh, I'll come drink with you and eat pretzels and chat
All
anytime.
day long.
All day.
Seriously, I gotta tell you, these pretzels are beyond pretzels. They're like they're like a meal. I could eat these all day long, and I'm glad that they're healthy as well. And I love the idea that with all the seasoning and spices, because Mama Ray's is going to be on next show, and she does a lot of seasoning with spices. So I feel like we're just flowing like we should. And we know without our sponsors, you know, Kim Surratt, Surratt Law, Family Law, we have Dream Pilot Films, where we film, and Design on Edge, Courtney and Chris and her whole team. They, as you know, they've been by my side since day one of even Debbie being Debbie About Town, before About Town. So we're very grateful, but without Caliber Hair and Makeup, we got Megan over there, and DigiPrint does our printing because they're incredible. Dorinda's Chocolate, Kimmy Candies, labels every week. I go in, she tries
Keeping
to
you looking fine.
Keeping me looking fine. I'll be a little bit more summery on the next show, so stay tuned for that one. And of course, Grandma B, I wish you all the good health, and I'm excited for you to get better. So one more time, how do we make sure we know how to get hold of both of you?
Yes. So Stellar Snacks, STELLAR snacks.com,
Okay.
and on Amazon.
Okay.
We are JanRay.com, JANREY. You can also find us on Amazon. And we want to offer you a 10% off discount for the show.
Oh, I got to make sure
with
we
code
put
City Talk.
City Talk code. We got to make sure we put that all over social media. So next week, as we did a little teaser, Mama Ray's Kitchen, Denise is going to be here, and she's actually going to be creating some cool recipes that we get to try for the pick. So I'm excited about that. And Jamie Chapman is going to be the co-host.
Jamie.
We love Jamie, Pineapple Pedicabs. And Dave Asher with Buy Nevada First Gift Shop and Visitors Center. He actually was one of the first persons I met when I first started getting into radio. So he's going to be here.
Where exactly is his shop located?
you
the
know,
Nevada shop? Is it in the old
in
mall?
Reno Town Mall.
Reno Town Mall.
It's across
Gotcha.
from the Atlantis.
Where Lighthouse Coffee, the cold brew we were drinking, Lighthouse Coffee has a location there as well.
I did not know that. See, we're all connected. And then our final guest, which is an amazing guest, we're going to have Renee Walker with Rayleigh's Keystone, and we're going to share how Denise was able to get her spices into Rayleigh's, which is a big deal. You know, she started out with, buy Nevada first. So we're going to go our final quote. Here we go. I'm a huge believer in giving back and helping out in the community and the world. Think globally, like you guys are doing and you're going to do. Act locally, I suppose, and believe that the measure of a person's life is the effect that they have on others. Steve Nash. And I feel like each of you, all of us, all of our guests we've had in our community, we're all about connecting, we're all about affecting each other and making a difference. So I really cannot thank you enough. Seriously, it's an honor to have you both here with Amber and I. And if there's any last final words you want to say, like a quick little, what you would say to somebody, or like your favorite quote, or anything you want to share from your heart to City Talk, you can let the audience know.
After you.
Okay, I'm just so grateful to be here. Thank you for being such a huge influence in connecting our community. I think that Nevada is so inspiring in that sense. We all want to help each other out and work together.
Yeah, Nevada's so special because it's the one place where people invite you to create your dreams and to make them happen. It's not dog eat dog the way that other places are. So I love Nevada. Thank you guys for supporting us, and thank you guys for having us on the show.
Cheers to
Amber?
that.
Let's do a cheers, and then I'll do one more little cheers. Here we go.
Guys.
I can't reach all the way, but I'm really there for you.
Lovely.
So if you too would like to be a part of City Talk, we are looking for, this is my little PSA thing, we would love you as an advertiser, a sponsor. We just love our local community, but we also have a lot of influence in Northern California as well, and we do love our California friends and beyond. So we'd love to share your story no matter where it's from, because we are, as I say, together with one heart, and we really, really do appreciate you for listening, for joining us, for your support. And remember, together we are one heart. Be kind, love each other. It's About Town Deb with City Talk. I will be back next week. Thank you.